assuming Zagreus, you might be wearing your like dyer's clothes, but you still have like your Priest of War symbol, whatever that you have.
Simon?
Or would you have changed into Priest of War stuff?
Simon, rip.
Simon,
Sorry.
are you still disguised, or do you look like a Priest of War?
I think at this point he would look like a priest more.
Okay, so yeah, his eyebrow goes up a bit more. It's like,
Seeing as
there's
he's
Priest of War here.
here on a mission.
So okay. His other eyebrow goes up when he sees Griffon. As this guy turns to Getrock, they both go up a little bit more. And then when his eyes finally land on Kadra, like, his eyebrows are almost into his hairline.
I'm just standing there, arms crossed, right over my head.
They're starting to float in the air like some bad programming.
And you just see him like reach up above his head and push his eyebrows back down onto his face. No one questions anything. Well then, you're a rather eclectic group. Well, wonderful that you're here to do your duty. I mean, there's other ways than, if I'm honest, there's other ways than getting kicked out to not do this. But, nope, thank you for being here. It's too late now.
Hold on. Griffon speaks up and is promptly ignored.
As Griffon says, he just kind of like pats Griffon on the shoulder. Too late now, bud. You're here.
What do you mean?
Now, the higher-ups have somewhat, for once, have had an intelligent idea and decided that people coming in groups should stay in groups. Because you'll trust your compatriots more than being split across random people.
This is true.
We'll effectively offer you get some gear if you need it. Because, you're part of the guard now. Good job. Welcome to the Dog Faces, as we are lovingly called.
I never left. Sickly
You're
remarks with
Talabheim now. We'll have to give you a new tabard.
I'm still off right, and I still have my mission.
You can say goodbye to your fitting outfit and say welcome to Militia unfitting outfit that's gonna itch.
I would require
just kind of shrugs. We'll play you.
I would require a little leggings, please.
The guy just looks at you. You want pants?
No, leather guard for my legs.
I mean, I was gonna offer you guys swords and stuff, but I guess that works too.
He unholsters his bell spade and shows it to him.
I'm good with a sling.
I question that, but I can see the blood on the edge of that, and I'm just not gonna ask any questions.
Oh, apologies, I forgot to clean up. How embarrassing.
Yes.
Not to worry, it's not my blood.
I'd hope not. Anyways, let's see. You got a couple dwarves, you got an elf, you got a couple taller humans. Alright, you're on sewer duty. Part of the equipment we'll be giving you is some nose plugs. You'll need it.
Right.
Duly noted.
Yep. So, other than a bow and some leggings and some nose plugs, Do any of you have any specific requests you want to ask for? Otherwise, he's actually offering you all bows, offering you all short swords, that kind of stuff. Just
Well, a short sword could be a good backup weapon, and a short bow as well.
Griffon says, with the voice of the condemned, "Do you perhaps have a pistol or a fencing foil?" Hmm.
he just kind of looks at you.
Oh, I knew it. Sorry, I should have asked. Don't worry, I'll beat myself up for my money soon. Hmm. Actually, I could probably get a shield. That's probably a good idea. Hmm.
A short bow.
Shield? What's this look like? The army? Of course you can have a shield.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
He starts chuckling to himself.
I'll take a sword.
They are not very good weapons. They're decent, but they're not great. They're like
Yeah.
mass-produced guard shit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
So no shield. Mm-hmm.
you get a bow,
Yeah.
you get 10 arrows, you get a shield.
Mm-hmm.
If you want a bow, you get 10 arrows. If you want a shield, you get a shield. If you want a short sword, you get a short sword.
Actually, the short sword is hand weapon.
Yeah.
Or... Okay.
Which means Rolf's knife is just as good.
Yeah.
Probably better even. Mm.
It's been used. You know it works.
Mm-hmm. This stuff has been used so much you're no longer sure. Mm.
If we just call up the stats of a hand weapon.
We're on a mission from God.
We can't expect God to do all the work.
As it turns out, God helps those who are well armed and highly skilled. Who knew? Hmm.
A hand weapon has
The
a...
short bow is 7 gold coins.
What is?
A short bow.
Yeah, you guys would be given short bows, not long bows. And roll me intelligence checks.
All of us?
10 is the whole quiver.
I just thought of the fact. I'll also take a bow as well and arrows. And then once we're outside, Sigrid's just going to hand the arrows to Rolf.
Hell yeah, big brain move. Mm-hmm.
As of right now, let's see,
Yes.
Griffon and Zagreus passed.
No, just put roll this. There we go.
That would be a Getrock and Kadra, maybe. If you wish, I think.
Alright.
No, Kadra, I see.
I
It's up to you. You don't have to.
was actually trying to find my intelligence for a second.
It doesn't bode well for the skill check, but hey, there we go. Mm.
So, Getrock, Zagreus, and Griffon. You guys are being handed lethal weapons. You're being recruited to the guard. They're not like handing you like beat sticks or anything.
Mm-hmm.
They're getting you armor and weapons.
Ruh-roh.
We're being made into an extermination squad.
You know what? I
feel
feel.
sent to the sewers.
Yeah, you know what? I feel like Siegfried would probably picked up on that. Actually,
We're being
Um,
oh good. We're being used as rat catchers.
is it not short bow, long bow? Or
no,
is
it's
it just
bow, it's
short
bow
bow,
and
bow?
short.
Yeah,
It's bow,
in the-
longbow, and short bow.
Oh, well, good luck.
I'm
How
guessing
close are you to outlaw?
literally 300 XP away.
Okay.
Because I have 1 advancement in main profile and then 200 to pay for the carrier change.
Okay.
I'm guessing trying to show my skills wouldn't change the situation. They just don't have it.
Correct.
Okay, cool.
Well, being handed bottom shelf mass produce
Hell,
show.
I'm being nice to you. The book says, "Good luck."
Hmm.
Yes,
Oh, well,
yes. I thought as much, sadly.
good luck, huh? All right.
Uh, You're a well, I mean, you're a soldier, but you're a guardsman now. Whatever. Be there, Siegfried. Since you actually gave him your name. Here, take this, and he hands you a map.
Much appreciated, sir.
It is two-sided. On the top side, it is a map of the city with a little X on it. That's the entrance to your section. And on the back, and he flips it over for you. This is an older map of the sewers of your area. This is what the dwarves put in. There may be new tunnels and smugglers and that sort of thing. You know how it is.
Really noted.
Yeah, pats you on the shoulder. Good luck. If you make it back alive, we'll pay you.
That does
You
seem to
mean
be the.
if?
He just kind of grins, chuckles, and walks away.
This isn't the first time we're given a job that involves us getting in danger. Come on, let's move. Let's get this over with. What is the difference between a sling and a?
Hey, Quirk, I tried getting a gun, but they just looked at me funny, okay?
Oh wow, yeah, twin short bow. Oh wow, they are really, yeah, they're both the same. Jesus.
Absolutely scam.
Yeah, once we're out of like line of sight, Sigby's gonna hand Rolf his own arrows.
I love that, Matt. Like, in fact, it's worse because it needs ammunition.
Mhm.
To confirm one thing, because one time you said one thing and then I heard another. They do not have shields, right? Or
No, they do.
They do. Okay, so I'm gonna.
No, he was like, "What do you think this is? The army? Of course we have shields."
Look,
Mhm.
I've proven long enough playing with you that I don't get your sarcasm and jokes sometimes, so I cannot really tell.
That's fair. He's making fun of the army, saying that they don't give their soldiers shields.
Mhm.
Maybe not in this state.
They don't give the conscripts shields, at the very least.
I could not sound any more like a right clander than I just did now. Jesus Christ.
Brilliant. Mhm.
But yeah, so once we've got our equipment and once we're out of line of sight, Siegfried's handed over his arrows to roll, and then he's sort of just like following the map, giving a look at the map, and then going to gesture for the rest to follow.
So, the sewers of Talabheim vary. There's spacious dwarf-carved sewers beneath the stately streets of the Law Quarter, which is wide and easily patrolled. You are, however, in the merchant duty, and there's a fair number of tunnels beneath the towers in the merchant district, that have more or less been turned into a sewer system. These tunnels are dangerous in many ways. A fair number of them are ancient beyond reckoning, and every so often, portions of their roofs collapse without warning. New and unexplained tunnels sporadically appear overnight, and few have the courage to question where they came from, much like the rat holes within and below Talabheim. Indeed, some of the longer tunnels overlap the lower caverns of the rat holes.
We guess it says it's the rat men. Huh.
As you guys travel through the dark sewers, roll me perception checks. And how much light are you using? They would have offered you torches, and if you have lamps, they would offer you lamp oil, but they are not offering you lamps.
Just as a side, I realised I don't actually have the space to carry a sword, so I wouldn't have asked for it.
Okay.
So, in fact, it would just retcon it that slightly.
Oh, right, some lamp oil.
Wait, what are we rolling perception for?
We're in
You're
the
in the
sewer.
sewers. It's dark, and you're hearing shit.
There's rats coming to stab us. So.
Isn't hearing shit in a sewer kind of normal?
Yes.
Yeah, but it's rat shit. Okay.
It's the spelling that's the real killer.
Do I get any bonus because I can see in dark?
Same.
No, this is why
You
he's
can see
asking if you have any
farther.
light.
And we're more rolling for sound, not for seeing currently.
Okay. All right.
As the sergeant left you, he did recommend you guys stay on the main paths and not go off any strange side tunnels. Safer that way. Let's see, those of you that pass, that's Zagreus. Wonderful. Zagreus, you hear a scraping sound coming from behind you all. Almost sounds like bones scraping on stone.
I put a hand on Siegfried's shoulder, and he kind of gestures here for stay quiet and listen.
As you all quiet down and listen, you hear nothing at all.
Where I heard something.
Rolf. Down a side passageway, you see a large gray rat.
Motherfucker.
Oh, is it a moon? With a moon over its left eye, staring at you.
Okay, let me roll one thing.
Sure.
Yeah, Rolf whips to the side and shoots rock at the grey rat with his sling.
Roll ballistic skill.
Just panic, so no aiming, so just flat. Not re-rolling that.
The shot goes wide. The rat, with almost a look of mockery in its eyes, turns and walks off into the darkness.
What did you see, Rolf?
Oh, the grey rat again. It's talking me, us.
Seems as if we can't evade it, no matter what we do.
Grey rat.
It's been following us.
It was right there. No one else saw it.
So, a rat,
No one else saw it.
specific rat, has been following us, and I didn't notice this. Neither did The dwarves?
Mm-hmm.
This is not. This goes a different direction than the sound that Zagreus heard.
Remind me, who's actually seen? I think we've all at least at one point seen the rat, haven't we?
Except for Jay, yes.
Yeah. Ugh.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Master Seek, should I take the happy pill again?
Yes.
We
no. Griffon just like pushes away people going, yes. No.
Okay.
we need
Wait. What did we
need-
hear?
Uh,
You said we
what?
heard something. What did you hear?
Zagreus heard what sounded like bones scraping on stone coming from behind the group. The rat was off on a side passage that Rolf saw. As you look behind you and you wait, the sound of scraping on bone fades away, and there is nothing there.
I'll take rear guard. Keep an eye back. Pull out my bow and ready an arrow.
Sure. I'll continue to take point. Let's go.
Agreed.
Okay. I get like another rock to reload my stink and then continue.
As you travel through the sewers, you reach the end, the ladder that you're supposed to go up to return to daylight. Nothing
phone
has
go.
accosted you.
Oh, what was that? Sorry.
I said nothing has accosted you.
Turns out that the perception skill of this party is about equal to a blind rock.
We were sent down here for a reason. We know there's something. We know there's something down here.
You were sent down here to patrol.
The militia sends people everywhere. They don't expect you to do anything else than waste your boots.
We'll make one more swoop in the area and then we'll head back up.
No, more work? Oh no, this is the kind of people militia likes. Griffon's gonna keep complaining about the militia until being funny.
As you retrace your steps, there seems to be less side passages than last time. However, nothing accosts you, and what's more, you are at the ladder, the surface.
Finally, let's get out of here.
Griffon, go up first. We'll I'm trying to think of the order that he wants people to go up in. Gonna go with Griffon, Rolf, Zagreus, Getrol, Kadra, and then himself.
I'll write it down to remember it.
Yeah, let me just
But
quickly.
I'll go first.
Yeah, let me just write that down. So.
Oh.
You wanted up on my shoulder.
I hear
Okay.
a mimic.
That's the order that he's gonna get people up in.
Siegfried, as you remain the last one in the sewers, can you roll me absolutely nothing? So nothing happens when it's your turn to climb up the ladder.
Cool.
Kind of rude.
Yes. And you all make it to the surface just fine.
All right. We've done enough sewer searching. Normally people would do soul searching, but you seem to be intent on sewer searching. You're Siegfried.
Human soul, sewers, what's the difference?
Pay is weekly, so you're just kind of expected to go back here and do it again tomorrow.
Well,
Okay.
Griffon says, I've had it with the militia for day. If you do indeed wish to go back to the sewer, you are welcome to. Although the rats may find you a bit too friendly for their liking, I think we head off for today and get some rest. Hmm? No?
Something. Feeling uneasy about this, but there's not a lot we can do. We've done what we were asked to.
Mm-hmm.
Why did you just lick my ear, cat?
He's just tasting before he eats.
So, the next few days of this sewer travel is as disconcerting as this was, but just as uneventful.
Mm-hmm.
However, on the fourth day, as you guys are traveling through, the main path you've been taking has had a cave-in. However, there is a side passage next spot you can take. It may go around.
So you said that the main passage got a cave in.
Yes, and please roll me perception.
Oh no!
One day Griffon will make a perception check. This is not that day.
Alright.
Right, so
Zagreus.
New day, so more fortune points.
Zagreus passed, but so Zagreus, you hear what sounds like running coming towards the group.
Something's coming.
Weapons
As
get
it
drawn.
were.
Yeah, from what direct does
From the
Zalek?
tunnel. From the tunnel.
Okay.
Okay,
Uh,
come on. Down.
you see what looks like a large rat-shaped man. Yes, it is a Skaven. Running towards you with no weapons. It seems almost like its eyes seem almost blind as it's running. It doesn't seem to register that you guys are there at all.
Does it look like it's running at us or from something?
From something.
What's Sigmar's name?
In that case, I would try to catch him.
He
Like-
runs into reach of your weapons.
Yeah, we can try. Yeah, I think Sivri's going to try and subdue the. Probably
Yes.
So you're just
try
trying to like tackle it,
some-
kind of thing.
Do we subdue or kill it?
Gonna go with subdue because this is the second time that we've had these ratmen run from us, run away from something. I'm very curious as Sigrid is kind of curious as to what that is. So yeah, it's going to be trying to like trip it up, tackle it to the ground, that sort of thing.
We see it, yes?
Mhm.
In that case, Zagreus would
And
keep.
is the
keep
wound
watching.
that hit it visible?
Yes.
What kind of wound is it?
It seems to just be a small hole in its shoulder.
Does it, wait, like a puncture wound?
I'm gonna shoot it and just say it's a gunshot, you idiot.
As it is getting into range, it does notice you guys and is starting to try to scamper past on the walls. Go ahead and roll ballistic skill.
All of us?
Probably.
The one shooting it. Roll damage.
The damage. What's that?
Honestly, roll for stance, so seeing that Kadra shoots, Rolf is also gonna shoot with his sling.
Go ahead.
He probably would have
should've
half
just-
action aim, so.
Said roll your attack and be under weapons. Yep, there we go. Yeah, it's fucking dead.
Oh,
Holy
side note.
shit.
Shot to the fucking head.
You hit it, so roll for Ulrich's Fury.
Yeah, go ahead. Why not?
What?
So basically, it'd be the target number for your hit, and so that would be a pass. And so now you roll a d10. Let's see, what is it? D10 plus 3 with an exclamation point after the 10. Unless does the Oryx Fury have a damage roll for it?
We have
I
damage
think it
rolls
does
on
if
the.
you pass it. Anyways, I'll just do it.
Yeah.
Okay. 19 damage. The arrow goes into its skull and out the back of its skull. The bullet didn't do that, but your arrow does. In fact, the arrow like clatters against like the edge of the cavern and bounces and is like falling towards you. Not point first, but like you're able to grab it and like still have an arrow.
Refunded shot. Nice.
Because like holy shit.
Damn it, we
Okay.
could've-
That just
Stay
looks
with
cool in front of everyone.
we could have questioned it.
It's a spawn of chaos. You don't question chaos.
Look, I know this isn't your home, okay? I know you don't give a damn about us, but can you at least try and show at least some sort of empathy?
Because a single soul or a set of souls weighs nothing against the fate of the world.
Looking at the body, all it had was cloaked in filthy rags and it had a single rusty blade. And yes, it was shot with a firearm before it met you.
This is the second time we've seen these things running away from
Means
something.
someone shot it. As far as I know, they don't have guns. Humans do. So do dwarves.
Looks at
You
Giselle
continue
beams
down-
and the rattling gunners.
I'm assuming you continue down the tunnel as it's pretty much the only way forward.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say Siegfried is gonna just inspect the wound just to see if it lines up with the type of firearms that the Empire uses, which tend to be sort of black powder weaponry. If it has the bullet in it, all the better.
Roll me a plus 10 perception. You find in the bullet wound a steel ball, kind of malformed, but obviously was a ball.
Okay, so matches up with what Siegfried would have been exposed to as a soldier, sort of black powder rifles and pistols.
As you continue down the tunnel, you start smelling a foul air long before you enter the cavern at the end. The scent is a mixture of discharged gunpowder, spilt blood, decay, and an unidentifiable musky scent.
Ugh.
As you enter the room, a massacre lies before you. The bodies of slaughtered skaven stretch out across the cavern floor as far as your lantern's light reaches and beyond the back into the darkness. They were surely foul creatures in life, Many of the corpses you can see show signs of disease and had limbs bound in a manner reminiscent of lepers. But it was no plague that killed them. The majority of the Ratmen's corpses have been punctured, many times over, as if an entire legion of Imperial troops had turned their firearms on them. Other patrols have been in this cavern within the last day, but none spoke of any such sight. The bodies have grown cold, but this butchery was recent. And it is a plus 20 perception check to get some more info.
Okay. I'm gonna fucking reroll that, I think.
Siegfried is, oh shit, starts puking. Well, at least you're not puking.
Yeah, this is that.
Now, those of you that passed, it was a number of you, can tell that most of these Skaven were shot down as they ran. Many of them have small holes in their backs, with gaping exit wounds in the front. There are many easily found steel balls embedded in both their wounds and the stone of the cavern that are clearly firearm shot. One figure in particular is different from the others. The unusual Skaven has black robes with ornate markings that appear to be some sort of runic text, though the marks bear no resemblance to the runes of the dwarves. The robed Skaven is actually very near to where you first entered the room, and is killed with what looks like a single stab wound to the head, which pierced its right eye.
God damn it, Rolf.
We're having the absolute most hell of our times. Meanwhile, the Uberstrike 5 is just moving on through here like, hey, gotta go get the Grimoires.
Holy Sigma, bless this ravaged body.
Hey, this is terror in Talabheim. That shadows over Bogenhofen. My shit just reset. That's annoying.
I mean, goddamn. Something really went to town.
It's fine. Do you investigate the unusual Skaven?
Well, yes, I think we will.
It is. You'll love me. Perception test. At plus 10.
That's why is it a crit success?
Yes.
I think it's like, was it one? Is it?
You get the information, so you guys don't have to roll. Zagreus certainly notices. The wound wasn't caused by a cut, but a blade deepened it, as if someone used a blade to dig out whatever caused the wound.
Dun, dun, dun.
Used to dig out what? Say that again.
So, the unusual Skaven that looks like it was stabbed in the eye and killed that way, in fact, something else caused the wound, but a blade deepened it. As in, whatever caused the wound was taken out with a knife.
So, okay then. He would use his knowledge in what was it? And what happened to my sheet?
Hey, just as in any game, perception is a very valuable skill. Anyways, what do you do?
We should probably report this to somebody.
It is currently your job.
Let's hear a report what we found and call it a day.
There's sort of nothing else in the vicinity of here.
No, it doesn't look like they have much to loot, and you probably don't want to anyway.
Well, I was
These
more
look
just
similar. These look similar to the 3 that attacked you first in the tunnels with the smuggler. And if you recall, he mentioned that they were diseased.
Yeah, I think he called them plague monks. I think they were referred to, yeah, as plague monks.
Yes. Don't loot the plague monks.
These
Jesus
are
Christ.
these are the same that we encountered back in that other tunnel.
Quite.
Yeah, and the ones before also were running from something. It seemed like, yeah?
What could we
Hmm.
That's Jesus Christ.
That's
It
actually fun.
basically says, tell them to don't loot the corpses. If they still want to loot the corpses, give them any disease you want.
That's fucking funny.
Honestly, I'm half tempted. Like, they do not have a bow, right?
You know, I was considering having this be where a bow is, so I'll have the fancy one have a bow.
Hmm.
You're not actually
No.
gonna pick that up, are you?
Nah, Siegfried is
Make
too
the
much.
choice, Ralph.
Siegfried is too much of a voice of a reason, and
Take the bow and get the diseases, or leave the bow and stay safe.
yeah. It was like it would have been more meta choice if I tried to take it.
Already caught one disease from.
Yeah. I mean, so far I had pretty good rolls for toughness checks, so
Well, let's get.
yeah, I'm doing that.
Let's get. I don't think there's anything else to see here. Let's get going.
Hmm. Alright, let's head back up.
Alright.
I'm just saying, Siegfried would fucking drag Rolf by his hair.
Rolf takes the bow, gets 13 diseases. Nurgle says, damn, man, and gives him a mark of Nurgle.
Watch me roll not one on a toughness check.
Well, yeah, you want that?
Nat 100, you get all the diseases and a mark of Nurgle.
Yeah. No, I left it. I was just like thinking that it would have been an interesting choice either way.
The diseases no longer affect you, but you spread every single one of them. Anyways, yes, you return, you make your report.
Found a whole lot of dead rats down there.
They're killed by something. look like black powder weaponry, but and then he sort of gestures to Zagreus to explain what he found.
One of the rat people that we found down there had a particularly nasty wound on its one eye, which seemed to suggest that whatever wounded its eye, it was dug out with a dagger.
Well, thanks for the report. We'll keep track of it, and anyone that you can investigate it if you want, and anyone that comes in, we'll ask them about it. I can give you some more info tomorrow.
My thanks.
Yes, sir.
And as you return, get some likely well-needed rest. As you head back, the sergeant tells you that no Talabheim unit has claimed responsibility for the killing.
Oh.
Well, I did my job, not my business.
Sorry, just to confirm, it was another Talabheim unit that claims the credit for the
No Talabheim unit has claimed it.
Oh, no Talabheim unit has claimed it.
No one has claimed responsibility for the killing.
This is ill boding.
Sometimes we should go down there and burn the bodies.
Agreed.
Well, as a matter of fact, the Hunter Lord Ketlef Keinholz, who's commander of the City Watch, has actually declared that, in lieu of any other reasonable explanation, that the Falskaven must have slaughtered one another, and he has already ordered them burned where they lie.
That's good. Their bodies, the ones that we saw, their bodies are infested with diseases.
That is the reason they're burning them.
Good.
Since that's your guys' section, I can either give you another section, you can have a day off, do what you want.
See what other sections are available.
I like the idea that Zagreus beat Siegfried to that, which is funny.
Some other sections in the Merchant District. I can assign you something that isn't sewer duty.
Anything in the Gods Row?
Not specifically the Gods Row, but could always do Moore's Round.
That would fit me perfectly. Tell me more.
Alright. Well, basically, go around the Merchant District and pick up dead bodies. Take them to the Temple of Moore. You gotta leads you guys over to a cart, like a hand cart.
Who volunteered for this again?
The Priest of Moore.
I'm just gonna stare at him.
So, we've all seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail, right?
Yeah.
Your job is now to bring up the dead guy.
I suppose shouting loudly, bring out your dead is part of the job.
Yep, you even have a bell to ring.
Oh, thankfully we have a priest of more here.
Yes. He would chant the Morite prayers as he kind of does his duty. Bring out your dead so that they may be properly interred in Moore's garden. Do note that we require completely dead, not almost dead people.
Yeah, no, not guarding graveyards, Griffon.
We-
You're in
we-
fact taking the bodies to be handled by the Church of Moor. And this is indeed where the rest of you hear what Zacharias has heard. That for the amount of deaths being reported, there are less bodies than there should be.
The high priest did mention he had some suspicions of a necromancer being in town.
Sorry, a necromancer? What's that?
A wizard using most foul magic to raise the dead to be its servants. It is a disrespect to Moor as a whole, an abomination. It would be like a Bretonian and a Chilean seeing each other. They know that they are natural enemies.
Yes, that's worrying. That is the case.
We did consider the possibility of them being eaten by rats. Although it did occur to us, the lack of any skeletons during that we've seen does suggest otherwise. It would also explain the sudden infighting that we saw during our investigation in the sewers.
If they're from Talabheim, that would explain why we saw black powder weaponry being used.
Yes, but for now we shall collect the dead from the streets. Bring out your dead. Cling, cling.
As plague, then these so-called Skaven, and now possibly someone who raises the dead. It just doesn't seem to be getting any better.
The only thing worse would be if any of the car signs were suddenly to attack.
I'm gonna send a message to Quark. Because as the observer, I like sending her things.
Yes.
I sincerely hope the gods protect us.
Feel free to cackle evilly as well.
Cackle, 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 cackle.
Ah.
That doesn't sound nice.
Do it.
Vampire comes. Yep.
So yeah, I just assume that we're proceeding along with getting the bring out your dead.
Bring out your dead. Cling, 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 cling.
Well, Siegfried is discussing theology with Zagreus.
It is refreshing for someone to pay attention to the work of the gods.
Sometimes I find I feel like my faith is being tested. With all the evil that's going on here.
It is always being tested. It is up to us to determine what the test is.
What little news that has come from Talagad is bleak. Rumors hold that the plague runs rampant, and raging flagellants have torched large portions of the port. Despite the Parliament's best efforts, the Grey Ague has taken hold of the poorer neighborhoods and is slowly working its way through the city.
Sorry, what was that?
Meanwhile, you all have a message when you wake up this morning from the apothecary.
What was his name again? Not like it matters.
Ulfius Dobler.
Well,
I'd say what does the message say, but I can't fucking read, so.
don't look at me. I can't read your human speak.
He has asked you to return for a checkup.
Zagreus will obey.
And, Griffon, 2 days. And it's been a bit longer than that.
So what? So what? We
I was
got
just wondering, since we did a time skip, basically.
Would you have just, like, gone after work kind of thing?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Right.
sure.
So, does anyone want to go with the dwarf to his merchant meeting?
Nope.
His merchant.
Wow.
What now? What?
Merchant meeting. Mm-hmm.
He's meeting with the merchant to buy a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sure. Siegfried will go.
Mm-hmm. Griffon raises an eyebrow. Don't you have sewers to clean?
This would
You
indeed
guys
happen.
might share the same hooker. It's on you.
This would indeed happen before you found the Skaven mess.
Mm-hmm.
I think Siegfried's going to just retort with this. I don't think it's really safe to be traveling alone.
Well, at least I have somebody to talk to during the way. Uh-huh. All right. Griffon had to... yeah, I was just going to say he heads over to the alchemist to pick up the papers and then heads on over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, don't lose your way this time. And reaching the rather decrepit merchant's house, what do you do?
Knock on the door. Griffon, Goldich has come here to fulfill the oath made 200 years ago. You have the spare?
You hear a back door.
You idiots, it's me! Shout,
You just hear
shout.
someone like, all right. Then a couple minutes later, you hear a lot of things unlocking on the front door as then it slowly opens.
Mm-hmm. Griffon nods. Ah,